Hello everyone, my name is Denise Nelson and today I am presenting my capstone project. I will highlight several advances in healthcare, specifically looking into artificial intelligence and how it is being used in the specialty of orthopedics. This is for Eastern's DTSC 690 course. We are living in a very fast-paced world, and with new opportunities that AI and big data are presenting, it is about to speed up even more. You may be thinking, with the many advances in healthcare and technology, why choose orthopedics? Well, to answer the why, I must first share a little personal background and then cover a few definitions. According to the Britannica, orthopedics is the medical specialty that focuses on the preservation and restoration of function of the skeletal system and its associated structures. This includes spinal and other bones, joints, muscles, and I would add tendons, ligaments, and nerves. I was born with a genetic disease called osteogenesis imperfecta. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, OI is an inherited genetic bone disorder that is present at birth. It is also referred to as brittle bone disease. It's very rare, with fewer than 20,000 cases per year in the United States. OI is caused by a gene mutation in the protein that makes collagen. You either have bad collagen, which leads to a more severe type, or you have good collagen but not enough of it. And that is as if you have missing parts to the scaffolding that puts you together. My family has OI type 1, which is the mildest form and the most common form. About 50% of the births with OI present with this type. Unfortunately, after several injuries, there are numerous times when fractures were misdiagnosed, causing additional pain and visits to specialists. It would be wonderful to eliminate these diagnostic oversights, and this is where AI comes in. Let's explore what is being done right now in the field of orthopedics and artificial intelligence. We are on the cusp of an incredibly exciting time. AI systems are designed to imitate human cognitive functions such as problem solving, pattern recognition, learning, and decision making. What if AI could be used to improve the accuracy of diagnostic interpretations? There are currently several AI algorithms that are being applied in various ways to assist medical professionals in delivering better patient care. I will first briefly describe a few of them and then follow up by providing 4 specific applications of AI in the specialty of orthopedics. Subsequently, I will highlight several considerations that need to be explored further, including ethical concerns, specifically in applying AI in treating patients. As a closing point, we will conclude with a few final thoughts. As an overview, let's review 4 AI methods that are currently being used in multiple industries, according to Clement and Simpson. Using machine learning, we can train algorithms on large data sets to recognize patterns and make predictions or decisions without being explicitly programmed. Natural language processing, or NLP, allows machines to understand, interpret, and generate human language. These systems interact with humans more naturally and intuitively. An example is ChatGPT. Computer vision enables machines to understand, infer, and generate visual information from images or videos, including image classification. These AI systems analyze and make sense of visual data. Robotics are pretty interesting as they combine AI with physical systems to create intelligent machines that can interpret and manipulate their environment. These AI robots can perform tasks with or without the guidance of humans. Each of these AI applications learns, improves their performance over time, and has the potential to positively impact the field of orthopedics. Let's examine 4 specific areas where AI is being applied to improve patient care of orthopedic patients. Clement and Simpson identified several orthopedic AI applications. We will examine 4 of them that have a lot of growth right now. Diagnostic assistance, clinical and surgical advances, data analysis and research, and finally, predictive analytics. Fractures are a common injury with an annual frequency in the United States of 9.4 million. Even more remarkable, misfractures account for approximately 80% of all misdiagnoses in the emergency department. This can be a result of physician burnout, exhaustion, or even lack of experience. Machine learning algorithms can analyze medical imaging to detect and classify various orthopedic conditions, including fractures, tumors, and soft tissue defects. Neural networks, in particular, have great promise in being able to detect fractures in X-ray images. By providing accurate diagnosis in primary and urgent care settings, AI-enabled services also reduce medical expenses by preventing unnecessary ER and specialist visits. They also provide enhanced patient care as they are given the correct treatment more rapidly. A company called Imagine was just recently FDA approved for their applications. One of the modules that they have developed is called OsteoDetect. OsteoDetect uses AI to identify and pinpoint distal radial fractures. This happens to be the most commonly misdiagnosed musculoskeletal injury. A study was performed of 1,000 images to assess the performance of the image analysis algorithm for detecting that specific wrist injury, and compare the results to board-certified orthopedic hand specialists. Imogen also submitted a retrospective study of 25 providers who reviewed 200 patient cases. Both of these studies demonstrated that the reader's performance in detecting wrist fractures was improved using the software, including increased sensitivity, specificity, and predictive values when aided by OsteoDetect. As noted above, missed fractures on X-rays are the most common diagnostic error within emergency departments. Fracture Detect helps eliminate these errors by detecting hard-to-spot fractures throughout the entire musculoskeletal system and across multiple X-ray views. A clinical study showed a 45% reduction in missed fractures when assisted by Fracture Detect. In 2022, I broke my pinky finger. I was initially tested in an urgent care office. They put on a small basic finger splint and instructed that I had an oblique fracture that would heal up well and that I was to follow up with my primary care in 2 weeks. Unfortunately, after 2 weeks, and with any movement of my hand, it still resulted in intense pain. I followed up with an orthopedic specialist and was told I had a severe radial fracture in that pinky finger. Ultimately, it required 3 surgeries. Oversights such as these cost money and unnecessary pain. The next focus of development is in clinical and surgical advances. Ortho AI is another product that was launched in December of 2023 by a team of physicians and technologists from India. It is also known as Ortho GPT and is designed to improve clinical and surgical decision making by providing insights and recommendations. Ortho AI has complex queries that are very broad in scope. They range from clinical questions, academic, case-based, surgical, rehabilitation, complications, as well as specific surgical planning. With NLP built in, Ortho AI will continue to learn from various interactions. Referred to as a co-pilot, it will also assist orthopedic surgeons, helping them in challenging situations. This is the first version, and there is great expectation for many additional features to be added in the future. At the Mayo Clinic here in Minnesota, there have also been advances in surgery, where AI-powered robotic systems can provide real-time guidance and enhance the precision and accuracy of surgical procedures. These robotic assistant surgeries provide tangible, visual, and auditory feedback to assist the surgeon in achieving the desired orientation for a partial or total knee replacement. This adds stability, mobility, and reduces rehab time for the patient. As this technology continues to gain new functionality, I'm sure it will be able to assist in increasingly complex procedures. Data analysis and research, both supervised and unsupervised machine learning are used, and they are showing good results in exploring and finding the common characteristics in data sets. AI also is used to analyze large volumes of data, including patient records, clinical trials, and reduces the amount of time that researchers require to perform manual tasks to accomplish the same results. Data analysis is revealing insights that were once impossible to achieve. And again, it was because it would take so much time on the parts of these researchers. The final application that we are going to review is for predictive analytics. In his article, Application to the Artificial Intelligence in Trauma Orthopedics, Limitation and Prospects, Salimi showed additional opportunities to use AI and machine learning in trauma orthopedics. Researchers have used ML to predict outcomes of injured professional athletes diagnosed with Achilles tendon rupture, as well as to identify patients at risk of persistent opioid use after ACL surgery. They can evaluate and predict results of various trauma surgeries and even predict confusion after hip fractures in elderly patients. Consequently, there's a lot of variation and opportunity within orthopedics. One important note is that these studies do not always confirm the advantage of model-based predictions. It is important that predictive models consider all possible variables to make accurate predictions. When using AI, there are several possible benefits in the field of orthopedics, resulting in improved diagnostic capabilities and better quality patient care overall. There are also numerous challenges and potential issues that must be considered. In his article, Artificial Intelligence in Orthopedics, a qualitative exploration of the surgeon perspective, Kamal explains, first of all, there needs to be more physician participation to research and investigate the application of AI tools in their practice, to familiarize themselves with the basic terminologies of artificial intelligence. And physicians must trust AI results, especially because algorithms can be difficult to comprehend how they actually work. Secondly, we must consider data bias, keeping in mind that when algorithms are developed with a specific data or a particular patient demographic, they may not be as effective at forecasting results to another group. AI lacks the clinical experience and empathy of physicians, as well as the ability to understand all of the other factors of patient care. And the cost of developing and implementing AI systems makes it challenging for small healthcare facilities to implement solutions. Finally, it is essential to consider legal and ethical issues. Data security and the potential for cyber attacks are in the forefront of concern. Patient consent and privacy of their data is also very important. Who is responsible when errors happen? We must ensure equitable access to AI healthcare tools as they are developed. And finally, how will AI impact the healthcare workforce? Will there be job displacements, retraining required, or even major reconstruction of the healthcare model? MedTech Digital stated there's a deep demand for solutions in healthcare space, but it's important to remember that the most sophisticated thing in the clinical workflow is still the human brain. The role of AI is to augment a human decision or action in a way that improves speed, quality, or both. I believe we have an incredible opportunity to explore and create life-changing AI solutions. Let's work together with leaders and professionals of various domains to make our world a better place for all. Are you intrigued? Thank you for joining me.